The story with hypothyroidism typically goes like this. You start experiencing some brain fog, some fatigue. You start having issues with your hair, it being drier, weaker, it starts falling out more than it ever used to be. You start having more weight gain, especially around in your belly. Maybe you start getting puffiness, especially right here around your neck and thyroid area. You go to your doctor says, hey, you need to stick with this thyroid medication, and you ask, for how long, doc? And they say, for the rest of your life. So this is exactly what happened to my patient, where she felt she got worse on her thyroid pill. Her symptoms got even worse, where she can't sleep now. She started experiencing hot flashes. Her cholesterol started skyrocketing into menopause, and her doctors weren't completing the picture with what was driving the inflammatory response and hormonal imbalances in the first place. Check out what we found. Your adrenal hormone output helps regulate thyroid hormone production and health. As we can see here for this patient, her DHEA was way too low. Her stress response was all over the place. Her body was preferring cortisol, so she constantly felt like she was still in fight or flight, even though she was so tired throughout the day. Her hormones were way lower than they should be all across the board with her testosterone. No wonder why her libido and energy wasn't there. She also started developing some hot flashes because, once again, all of her estrogens were way too low and she wasn't properly detoxifying anything. And we made some connections by understanding this patient is very inflamed because her ferritin is at 179, which is going to put stress on her liver, on her cardiovascular health, which is going to increase cholesterol. And I'm just mind blown that her doctors weren't connecting the dots, as her cholesterol was high because she needed hormone support. Her pregnenolone was almost non-existent, which is going to explain a lot of brain fog, a lot of further hormonal imbalances, because guys, look at this. Your pregnenolone is made from your cholesterol, and your pregnenolone makes all of your other hormones. So make sure you're finding a doctor that cares to check your hormones fully, especially if cholesterol's high, especially if you've been on that thyroid pill for years. I want you to understand that if your adrenals are all over the place, that thyroid will always be all over the place until you sit down with your practitioner and talk about a game plan, which is exactly what we did for this patient. She's already feeling so much better, just 6 weeks of working with her. We put her on a regimen that was specific to her needs hormonally. We talked about nutrition in depth to her needs based off her labs. If you have any questions about this approach, put them down below. Do you feel like your doctor has you on a good plan by first testing completely what needs to be checked to find out what stressors you have?